choose life.
And we're live.
I choose death.
You were just so low in your chair, Cody, compared to everybody else.
Dude,
Like-
I'm sitting up in my fucking chair.
No,
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm talking about like compared to your camera. You have like 10 foot above you.
Yeah, as I say, you're like.
I can't even get down that low.
Yeah. Now you're just like a mile away.
It's either a mile away or like.
Well, no, you don't adjust your camera. You adjust your chair so it's higher off the ground. You goober.
This is as high as my chair goes.
Really?
Yeah, I could almost read your screen in your glasses there, man.
Yeah, that's as high as my chair goes.
Mine.
You have the same chair I have.
My desk is high.
Oh, that makes a little more sense. Okay. Yeah.
Like my see my shoulders, like this is low, and this is where my desk is. Like my desk is just tall.
Oh wow. Yeah, I wouldn't want a desk that tall.
I like it because like when I go to type, I put my arms on my desk.
I can see
and
that.
It helps not hurt my wrist.
I can see that.
Yeah. That's why it's like so weird. And then my camera mount, I have my camera mount as low as it'll go too.
Oh, my camera just sits on its top of the monitor because I don't use a DSLR.
Yeah.
I don't see a point in it because you see the quality of this camera is phenomenal.
I had mine just laying around, so I used it.
Laura's got one just laying around. She should start using that.
What?
Your Sony DSLR?
I actually charged the battery yesterday.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we need to get a cam link and the cable to hook up to it to keep it, like, power to it.
Yeah.
I think that right there would be phenomenal for you. Because that camera, it's good, but it's a little pixelated, so and I really don't think it's the connection. Because if it was
a dummy battery with it.
What?
A dummy battery? What it is just a battery, like a fake battery that sits in there that's connected to a power supply that goes into the wall.
Okay, yeah, that's what we need to do.
Kind of like you have for the displays at work.
Yeah. Me, Miles, and Brayden, we call them dummy batteries. Like I have one for my Sony. Mine's actually kind of broken, but I mean it works, so I don't fight it.
I see this shit-eating grin out of the tire, and I see this dice fly by. I'm like, what's going on?
We haven't even really started yet, man.
I'm still
just getting set up.
This feels good.
I still laugh. I was laughing earlier because I remembered where you were like, "Can we roll sense motive on the DM?" And then so everybody rolled. They rolled low, but then you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
The DM's lying to all of us.
It's just really funny.
No, like the rules for the DM are a lot like the rules for Doctor Who. Rule 1, the DM lies. All right. We ready to go?
Ready to go.
I suppose so. I'm scared.
We were finishing up the first day of investing.
Uh-oh. He froze.
Uh-oh.
He sure did.
Look at that face.
I'm gonna take a picture before it's gone.
Oh, it's on stream. It's on stream. Oh no. I hope it didn't just crash on him.
I like how we were sitting here just chit-chatting, and then
as soon as
he does the start.
Yeah, here, let me message him. You wrote. Oh,
game just crashed.
Oh yeah, he definitely something happened.
Womp womp womp. That's all right.
So we started last game off with crash.
Oh,
the mystery shall never be revealed.
now Cody's taking up like half of 2 frames. He's like, I've got the power.
I'm the power.
Okay, now.
Oh, we got his audio.
Yeah.
He said something.
Did he?
Yeah, I saw his little thing light up.
Say something?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the
What?
world?
I
Did the world
could
end?
hear you guys for that entire conversation.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, but whoa.
Don't worry about the face that was on stream though.
Mhm.
Laura's camera is bugged as hell on my end right now, and this is hilarious.
Oh
Take a picture.
Lord, it's a
Scared.
screenshot time.
I don't know that I can screenshot like an animation, or I would.
Oh yeah,
But
no. Yeah, you should record it with your phone and upload it to Discord.
oh yeah, I have to see if I can get this.
It's good stuff.
Scared.
Oh, it's hilarious. I will send that later. It's like the most awkward headbang I've ever seen. That or like the weird like it's like watching a Tool video where everything's moving just wrong.
Do
Yo,
I need to like close out my camera and go back into it?
no, it's on his side, not because we see you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Like
But why am I the only one that's frozen?
Mm-hmm.
Let it go.
Let us know when
Yes.
you got the game back up so we can.
you should be able to reconnect.
Attempting to
Yeah, all
resolve
the things
connection
about
to
you.
server. Blah 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 blah. Oh, acquiring file list.
I'm hoping our internet cooperates.
Our internet's fine. It's solid green.
Well, yeah, but I was having issues before where it was going orange.
If I need to restart, let me know. Wait, I'm showing everybody's reconnecting.
Yeah.
We're here. Ta-dun-ta-dun.
Can I do this? Share to Discord, Dungeons and Dragons. It's only a 3-second video. It's not like I went crazy, but this. Let's see if that'll go.
This may be my new emote.
Oh no.
And we wait.
All right, I'm showing. Everything looks good. You guys have all reconnected.
I can hear you laugh in the background.
I saved it.
And that's still going for me too.
You might
Really?
want to like
Yeah.
once you close your camera and reopen it, and see if it let's
Okay.
just see if it fixes it on his end.
Uh,
Technical difficulty,
hilarious.
guys. Yo,
Hilarious technical difficulties, but
my
Keep
camera
those-
shouldn't
keep
be
those
up.
resets, bro.
Did it close out?
do I have some
Or am I
D&D
still
die
headbanging?
sets? Yes, we all have D&D die sets, but this is all done through the game. So say we want to roll Darkhound, I actually pick up my dice, and then if you see right here on the left hand side, it's I roll my dice. Let's see, maybe. It's not letting me roll my dice.
Right. Am I
Uh-oh.
like normal?
Oh, there it goes.
oh
I mean,
no.
There it
I'm
goes.
not normal, but I mean, am I like somewhat back to normal?
Not in IRL. No, it's because we're all playing in different parts of the world. Yeah, I think I'm gonna close the game and restart it because it's
Let me close it down too and restart it on my
alright,
end, and
yeah.
we'll get back going. Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm gonna right click,
program.
close the program, bam, and reload Unity. My GPU usage dropped down to 13%. That's amazing.
I died in the campaign. She
Okay.
tried to hug a demon sloth.
No. That's my guess.
What's up, Bento? I love your new so Darkhound, the gentleman in the middle, his name is Attire. He actually made the campaign. He is our DM, our god. This is a D20 Modern campaign. So it's pretty cool. If you want to catch up to see where we're at, if you go to my actual YouTube channel, I have been uploading them after we're done. I've been trying to upload them. I'm about 3 episodes behind, but we're on episode 8, and they're about 3 hours long a piece. So
we were 9.
So,
I
but
also want to make like a recap video.
Yes.
I was thinking about doing that.
Would be a
but
good
I
idea.
just-
On
because
this
we're
episode
so
of
many
Dungeons
episodes
and
in, I
Dragons.
need to like,
yeah.
you know.
And once
Rewatch
once
and get caught
once Aura here starts doing the recap videos, what I'll end up doing is actually taking those recap videos she makes and put them at the front of the stream and play them before we get going, so people that are just coming in get to see the
That's a
recap.
really good idea.
Like I said, we're trying to up the production value. What do y'all guys think about the new overlay in chat? Y'all like this? Does it look good?
Oh, there we go. It's live for me now. Who's
Yeah.
green?
All right, let's see if I can roll. Yeah, I can roll. So yeah, so see.
All right, yeah, showing good on my end now.
Yeah. So Dark Count. So like I go through and I roll my dice. I roll them, and it rolls it. Then it'll show what I rolled right here.
Oh, ears need a pop.
It's connecting.
I like D&D in real life, RO, because you can create your world for a campaign. If you want. That's just, honestly, believe it or not, Dark Count. It's no different than what you can do with this program. This program actually allows you to create and do whatever you want, and it makes it a lot more visual too. It's really freaking cool. So just to show you, like, it's not just this little board right here. That's just for right now. So say we go to like combat or something like that, and the DM pulls up a map. We can switch over to
Like
this
a-
screen here, and you see I've got my player card. It tells you strength, dexterity, constitution, all your stuff, all your skills.
Here.
Skills. Hey, there's Alex. And all your gear and what you have and carrying. So it's literally, this is D&D. Back to the chatting screen.
Attempting to join.
Yeah, I've got Leo and Magnus here.
Attempting resolved connection to server is what I'm getting.
Stop it and redo it then.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
I had to do that twice. But
Make
as
sure I
with
don't
the
have
internet,
anything running in the
guys,
background.
issues are issues. Wake up, Cody.
No, I'm awake. I'm scratching my head.
I know, I see
I was
you.
saying that earlier. I was like, man, I'm so tired. Oh, we're acquiring a file list now.
Okay, I'm showing you connecting.
Yeah, I understand that, Dark Hound.
I have to
Absolutely.
re-pull up my spells list.
Yeah, we
I
all
don't know.
prefer to be in person, and be able to have like actual physical, like D&D stuff. Well, while they get loaded in, I gotta get some water, so I'm not dying.
Hey, Birdie, a step ahead of you on that one.
All right.
Oh, also, I know you still have your headset on, so you can still hear me, even though you walked away. I think you had 2 like shortcuts on the bottom. Like, you know, it has like the 1 through 12 hotkeys. I think you had your Smith and Weston in there twice. Just a heads up. I noticed. If you wanna.
I like how his lights just automatically just like readjusted and changed. Oh, there they go again.
Trying to adjust from me not being here.
No, like it made a whole new
Oh,
like,
color?
light source almost.
Oh yeah. This camera's phenomenal, dude. You would create a
All right.
beautiful landscape for the camera. Hell
Why do I
yeah,
have-
dude.
Just out of curiosity, I was just looking at my actions, and I have 2 different knives in there.
I
Nice.
believe one of them is probably melee, and the other is if you were trying to throw it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
that's
see how
what it
one
is.
has like the fist icon next to it?
Yeah.
That's for melee, and then the one with the little targeting
Is if I throw it.
icon is if you were trying to throw it as a ranged
Okay.
attack.
Dude, I get a +5 to it.
Yeah, I've seen the custom dice sets where
all the
like some
time.
players make, have them
Yeah.
made, and there's some people that
Hey,
actually make
Blood,
them
I
out
think
resin.
you're muted, buddy.
Yeah, I'm muted to talk to chat, so y'all didn't have to hear me.
Oh, okay.
So to pull up my
Alright, so
spells.
are we ready now?
All right, take two. Take two.
Got
Let's
the-
try this again. You were finishing up your investigation last time, and I'm pretty sure everyone was heading back to the cabin to talk to each other about what they found out.
Yes.
Yeah. Probably.
This would also make a good chance to kind of catch everybody back up, refresh everyone on what was talked about, what you learned. So, if we want to have that conversation, everybody gets back to camp or to your cabin. Nick's waiting in there, sitting back with a beer, just waiting, like, hey, how'd it go, guys?
Well, it went pretty good. Collected a few good things. Got some good information. I think. Got to talking to Ray. She had a good weapon for me. At least I hope it is. Something for a little bit more long range attacks and everything. Because the shotgun's nice, but man, it'd be nice to be able to sit in the bushes for once.
That's one thing I know about her. You start talking about guns, she will go all day.
Absolutely. Yeah, and she got you your weapon, correct?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I'm not the same kind of gun nut she is. I got it, and I'm not gonna lie, my eyes were kind of glazing over halfway through the conversation. Wasn't paying as much attention as I should have, but I don't know. She seemed like an all right type.
Yeah. She says she's been around for like 20 years.
Whew. I didn't know about that one. I just knew she's been here longer than me.
Yeah. How you like the weapon that she got you?
Served me well so far.
No problems, nothing like that. No. Didn't jam on you or anything like that.
The only problem I've ever had is running out of ammo, and there's not a whole lot she can do about that.
All right. But
20 years, huh?
yeah, long time. She says she's been around. So, yeah.
Didn't Rose say that the only time the first time or the only time they've seen demon sloths? Because I can't remember what they're called ever. It's just easier to call them demon sloths. Yeah, those things. Didn't she say she fought them 20 years ago?
I think so. Maybe that would be something to go back and talk to Ray about. Maybe she knows a little more
Or
about
Rose.
him. Or Rose, yeah.
Just because I'm curious if she fought, if Ray would have fought with Rose, or I mean, I'm not sure if that was right when she was started here. I don't know if you know what I mean. Definitely something we should talk to Rose, get more information on that. Ask her who was in that group when they fought them last time.
Yeah, definitely worth asking. The more information we get, the better.
Yeah. Especially with as little as they seem to know.
God, that thing just scared the shit out of me. So, guys,
I see sloths popping up in chat, and I thought they might want to see what the hell you're talking about.
So
wait, yeah, you're gonna have to go to the others.
No, I won't. This is what we're talking about, guys, right here. So, pretty gnarly looking.
They're the naked chihuahuas of the naked, what are they called? The hairless dogs of the sloth world.
Bento's got right. Indeed, a demon sloth.
But yeah, it might be something we want to follow up on. Seems like a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Could be a coincidence, but.
Oh.
That's something I never really put that together. Shit. All right, add that down. Write that Anything else interesting?
Nope.
I talked to uh Sky remembers her name, but I don't. Hang on. I have it in my notes. Please hold while I jog my memory.
Story?
Yeah, that one. Story. I keep wanting to call her Faye for some reason, and I don't know why. Probably because of Ray, and I don't, I don't know. Like, just in my head. Anyway, yeah, I talked to Tori, just to see what she was about. And I did kind of offer her my services, but I mean, I'm still kind of new to the whole magic thing, so I don't think I'm at quite at her level to be much use. But I mean, it was an opportunity to kind of get to know her a little more, hopefully.
I think I've spoken maybe 20 words to her in the time I've been here. Just completely different circle of interests.
Yeah, I could see that. She's definitely very like she's also like a little like distractible. Pays attention but also not paying attention at the same time. It's very interesting. And she has a little pet like I do, but hers is a hummingbird, which is kind of neat.
Never seen that.
She feeds it an energy, I think she said. Don't know how that works, but her magic is different than mine, so she like reverse engineers her magic or something. I don't know. It was above my head.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't know one way or another when it comes to her. Um, what about you, Leo? Who are you going off to talk with?
Candace, I believe.
Yeah.
Candace. Oh yeah. Again, she's another one. We've said hi a few times. I don't know the first thing about her.
Well, really didn't learn too much. I'll figure some more things out tonight. Only thing I learned is how to get the hookup on some Red Bulls.
Important.
The hookup on some red. How did you manage that one?
I can't spill the secrets.
Not like you're moving contraband here, buddy.
That's on a need to know basis.
Yeah, and when it comes to caffeine, I need to know.
But do you though?
No coffee? I mean, coffee's good.
I thought you were on Team Monster.
Who me?
No, Nick.
Nick is on team
Caffeine.
caffeine and nicotine. Yeah.
But no, not really much anything interesting. Just that Candace has some project going on that I'm gonna go learn about here shortly.
Okay, so hopefully we can get something out of that. So who does that leave then?
We did
Did
also
any
talk
of you guys talk with any of the cooks?
We did.
I think his name was Jacob the dumbass. I think they were referring him
Chip was the
Chip
is the
Chip, not Jacob.
then Jacob was the one that you talked to.
Yeah, that's why.
You
I'm
kinda
sorry. It was
said-
late at
yeah.
night. I'm sorry.
And then
Yo,
I think somebody briefly
yo, Buds,
talked-
thank you so much for that gifted sub, man. Holy
Not
shit,
muted.
dude.
Let's say yeah, you're not muted.
Well, thank you
Not
so
that it
much.
bothers me.
Yeah, thank you.
I think somebody very briefly talked to Sammy, maybe, but nobody really got to talk to Amanda because she was kind of in the back. She kind of keeps to herself. As a matter of fact, I think the only person we didn't talk to that you had mentioned, Nick, was Liam.
Bianca, I believe, talked to him, didn't she?
I don't think so. Did she?
Mm, I don't think she
Oh,
did.
now I'm drawing a blank.
No, she didn't talk to anybody yet. I don't think.
I honestly don't.
I need to keep better notes because I was thinking.
Maybe she did, but I don't think she did.
All right. Well, so what we've got so far is Candace joined about the same time that
No,
Rose.
Ray, not
Ray.
Candace.
I need more caffeine myself, obviously.
Sorry.
Yeah. Ray joined about the same time Rose said she fought these psychic things before. That's an angle we can look into.
Yeah.
So, Candace has some kind of project she's working on. I'm not sure what that is, but
We shall figure
right
out.
now I'm curious about anything that's going on because I'm worried about this stuff. And you said, what did Jacob seem like to you?
Very seasoned, very very matter of fact about what he knows. I didn't feel like he was holding anything back about the questions we asked, but it did feel like he knew more than what he was saying.
I can see he looks like the kind of guy who's been around the block a few times, so I could see him being a little.
I know he was
reserved.
he's a ex MMA fighter, if I remember right. So I mean, he's been through some things. Really would like to get to know him a little better. He'd be it seems like be able to learn quite a bit more out of him from him.
Right. And you said you didn't really talk to Sammy, Amanda, or Chip.
Oh, we did talk to Chip a little bit.
Did talk to Chip a little. Definitely he's definitely a definitely just a stoner and a loner. So not much information be gotten out of him from my side.
Yeah, I tried talking to him a couple of times, and once he learned I don't care to smoke and I don't do the BMX thing, he just kind of wandered off.
I don't know if there's much thought for the eaters to thought eat with him. So I'm not. So that was kind of mean. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Lacks the required food.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that. I don't know how these things work, but something to think about is if someone's not too clever to begin with, that might make them easier to control.
That's true. That's true. He kind of implied he wasn't planning on sticking around long, though. He is trying to do that BMX thing, and I don't know. So
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
how good he is that he's going to be able. I don't
he's.
really spend a lot of time with him, but
I want to say he's been here about 6 months now, and since the day he started, he's been saying he's going to be leaving next month to start every month. So I don't know.
yeah.
Well, it's a start, I guess. We've got something to look into. So, Leo, you are going to be checking back in with Candace. Any of the rest of you have any particular plans with how you want to move forward?
Oh, I wasn't there. Never mind.
Not really.
Out of character. Out of character. Didn't Ray say something about hanging out with you? Because we were joking that you both had dates.
No, that was Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leo.
No, I thought for some reason that Ray said that like you guys were gonna meet up and get a drink or something.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, just if you ever wanted to get to or have a drink and just talk
Oh, they
about.
didn't
No, that was Jacob.
Didn't set us. Well, Jacob
invite
offered
you
to
to-
invite you
Yeah.
out the next time he does a campfire and
Yep.
his homemade moonshine.
Some good old shine.
And yeah, Ray just said if you ever want to grab a drink and trade war stories, she would be down. Wait a minute, that's a new button.
What does this do?
Ooh, this is actually really cool. They added something in the update. I can now, if I sit down and figure out exactly how, add spells directly to your
Oh,
actions.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm not going to really sit down and mess with that right now, but it
Right.
looks really cool.
But it adds a little more customization to the character. You can build a character the way
Yes.
you want. That's really cool.
Yes. And then, like, if, for example, Sky starts or finds an offensive spell that she uses on a regular basis, we can just throw that directly into her actions, and she can use that the same way that you guys can, like, use attacks and stuff.
Lightning bolt. No, I'm just kidding.
Lightning bolt.
All right.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Here, kitty, kitty, lightning bolt. Electric kitty, lightning bolt. Pikachu.
Be careful, Nintendo
All right.
will come for us.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, I think what we need to do now is figure out where we're going next. Who are we looking into? I don't know. This has me real worried. I don't like the idea of something getting in and getting access to the kind of stuff that we have here.
Right?
I definitely want to follow up with Rose. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can find her tomorrow. I don't know if we want to approach her as a group again, or if you just want me to go, since she's been training me a lot with the magic. Maybe with a couple preset questions if I go by myself that you all might have, because I can get off track. Start talking magic and raccoons.
Magic and raccoons.
Trash pandas.
Raccoon magic. And magic raccoons.
Verify if a raccoon actually was started using magical spells.
You never know.
I think that's actually kind of possible later on, but
Oh no.
Trash panda. Lightning bolt.
What about you, Magnus? You have any ideas of what you can?
I'd actually like to go talk to Jacob some more.
Okay, he seems like a good guy, and you said he invited you to get together and drink. I
Yeah.
do know for a fact he doesn't do that with just anybody, so he must have liked you. So
I feel that we have a lot in common.
okay, well, all right, we got to start at least. We can. I just wish I could do more to help out. A few more days, hopefully, I'll be able to walk around a bit. But
How you feeling?
well, it only hurts when I'm awake.
Oh man.
Did my spells have reset, or did I use them? I didn't use them yesterday.
I don't think
Or
we've
today-
used any
today,
last
technically.
time. Yeah.
I would say, where's my?
And this was the end of day discussion for that first day. So we're all
Right.
about to call it a night, get some rest.
Real quick, I'll just because I had cure light wounds, so I mean, I'm just gonna cast it on him. see if it helps him out at all.
It's not. It will help the process along, but it's a pretty deep-seated injury. It just takes time.
I'm just trying to do whatever I can to help the process.
All right. Anything else before we call it a night and everybody gets some rest? Move on to the next day.
I think I'm good.
What about you, Leo?
No, I'm good.
All right. Moving on. Next morning, Bianca really getting hit by the after effects of those thought eater demon sloths munching on her brain a bit, and just not willing to get out of bed, going through the worst migraine of her life. So, unfortunately, it looks like she is going to be out of commission for the day. Leaves it up to you three.
Do we need to bring her to the what do you call it? Like the
Infirmary.
or is she okay just to sleep it off?
No, I'm not even going to attempt the Australian accent, but you're just going to get piss off, close the door, shut off the lights, and
Bloody piss off.
I can't do that. I'm not even going to try.
Really pissed off and shut my fucking door.
Feel better.
Okay, so start of the day. You guys are investigating. I will let you choose where you're going with it.
Oh, that hurt. So what y'all guys want to do? I don't got nothing to do to go investigate till later tonight.
All right. Well, would you like to come with me or Sky here? I'm gonna go talk with Jacob and see how he's doing and see if there's any information maybe he's come across or anything he might remember.
What's your plan, Sky?
I'm gonna find Rose. Oh yeah. Did you all have any questions you in particular you want me to ask her?
I have a
was
few,
all
but
last week?
I might come with you because I'm kind of interested in that what sounded almost like time warping ability.
Yeah. Um,
Curious if I can get my hands on that.
I don't. It sounded like she didn't know too much about it because it sounded
Yo,
like
Bento,
something was
appreciate
coming
that
from the
sub.
book.
I'm curious to see if they
we
made
can-
any breakaway.
Oh,
yeah,
a
see
tire.
if
Thank
they
you.
made any progress.
Thank you
Yeah.
for that tire.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to come with you over to Rose.
Okay.
It's right next to
That
the
sounds
tech
like-
building too.
Oh, okay.
Magnus, you bring me some of that moonshine back.
He's got some and he's willing to part with it. I'd love to bring some back like you try.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Do you want us to come with you, or do you want to speak to him by yourself?
Oh,
since
y'all
you're
are
the
more
one who-
y'all are more than welcome to come. The more he gets used to all of us, the better.
Okay. I mean, we can go to both places. I don't think we're gonna be in either place super long.
All right. Well,
And he was in the mess hall or whatever you want to call it. So I mean, we can always get some food and some breakfast and some.
that sounds like a plan. We can go there first, get some food and everything, and then once we're done there, we can go talk with Rose. Right? That's who you're wanting to go
Yeah.
talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put together in my head how I want to ask her about the sloths without making her wonder why I mean, I guess I could just be. I mean, I am kind of curious.
Well, just
in
tell her, hey,
general,
look,
so-
Bianca's getting the aftermath of it. We're just trying to learn
Yeah.
what we can to help our buddy out.
Yeah. And if this doesn't work out and we don't start finding out what's going on, I have some thoughts, but they're not.
Fire.
No. But they're not super great ideas. they're kind of like in case of emergency, like smash glass kind of thing. So
Ooh, I love those ideas.
yeah.
Those kind of
Um,
ideas coming from y'all two terrify me.
Explosive drones 2.0.
No.
Almost got me
No, it's
killed.
worse than that.
Flaming pine cones.
No, it's way worse than both of those, but
Here, kitty kitties.
it's probably worse
Well,
than that too.
right.
But anyway.
Hey,
So,
kitty, kitty worked surprisingly.
only with a very lucky roll, but yes.
I still can't believe you pulled that off.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I wish I had my camera on that game that we played because
So you're starting at the mess hall.
yeah.
Kind of moving on.
Yeah.
All right. It's early morning. It's a bit busy at the moment. Jacob is in the back working. You got a nice selection of your standard breakfast fare out in front of you. Trays of sausage, bacon, waffles, pancakes. You know, those big hotel pans of like scrambled eggs.
Sounds really good about now. Oh,
Yeah.
man, this place smells delicious.
Sky's gonna go up and get coffee, and some waffles and pancakes, and probably
Like
some eggs,
waffles, yeah, I like waffles. Waffles.
and maybe some fruit to go on top of the pancakes, if there's some of that.
Why are you gonna ruin the pancakes, Sky?
Look, I like fruit.
We all know only thing that goes on pancakes are chocolate chips.
Lots of syrup.
Or blueberries.
Chocolate chip pancakes.
All right. Well,
Yum.
I'm gonna go. I'm assuming that they do have waitresses here.
It's more of an buffet setup type of thing.
Okay.
They have everything kind of laid out at one end. Grab a plate, grab what you want, and when you're done, put the plates up near the
Self-serve.
window. Yeah.
It's like Golden Corral. Not
Basically.
sponsored.
Like Lubies.
I'm just thinking of every YMCA camp I went to when I was a kid, but
Never
Yeah.
went to YMCA camp.
Me neither.
I went to dozens.
Well, I'm gonna grab a plate, pile it full of like bacon, eggs, and pancakes, and grab me a big ball of syrup.
Okay.
Give me some chocolate
Now,
chip
just out of curiosity from you guys, what time of day do you think you guys are going to be starting?
Right now,
You know, getting up and active and starting your day out.
I'd say 8, 9 in the morning.
Okay.
No, not late, but not early.
Yeah. As I say, you're probably closer to 9.
10, 10, 11.
Well, Sky usually likes to wake up and like kind of focus on her spells and stuff and kind of like meditate and kind of clear her mind a little bit. So she tries to wake up a little bit earlier than everybody else.
Everyone, give me spot checks.
Let's go.
Nice.
All right, Sky, Leo, as you're, looking at the morning chaos of everybody showing up and getting food and starting their day off, you're going to notice Chip's not there doing his job.
Hey,
Interesting.
did you guys notice Chip's not here?
I just picked up on that. Where is that weird guy at?
No.
Where's the pothead at?
In the past experiences with here, I think they're usually kind of all here in the morning.
Usually so. I wonder if he's riding his bike.
Or he just got too high, come to work.
Because he got high. Because he got high.
Yo,
Because he got high.
Jacob has said said that he has shown up late a few times because he got too damn high.
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, we can always either figure out where he stays and go check on him, or maybe just come back later and see if he's here.
Okay. As you guys are sitting, talking, having your breakfast and everything, you will hear from the back, Magnus in particular, since you were specifically here looking to talk to him and paying attention. You're going to hear Jacob say to Sammy, "All right, we caught up for a few minutes. I'm going out back. I'm going to burn one and I'm going to cool down." And just kind of step out from a back door they have in the kitchen off to the side of the building.
So I noticed this, of course. I stand up to go check and just check on him, see make sure everything's going okay with him because he seems really stressed because he seems short-handed.
All right, so walk out the side. You see him just leaning against the side of the building, cigarette lit, and just he's got his head back. He's just doing that, oh my God, type of posture that I think we've all been in at one point or another. Uh, Comes down, takes a hit, sees you, and just does a friendly, "Hey,
Hey man, you doing okay, man? I noticed you're down a man
oh,
this morning.
yeah,
Everything
that
good?
little shit showed up 15 minutes late today, and he was so out of his fucking mind on whatever it was he got fucked up on. We had to tell him to go rest it, go sleep it off."
Oh man, that sucks, dude. It's hard to find like dependable people.
Yeah, and it's not like we can actually really advertise, for a position out here either.
Yeah, it's very slim pickings. It seems like because everybody already has their own job whenever they show up. Anything I can do to help you out right now, man? I mean, I know.
Oh, I appreciate the offer. We're getting through. Honestly, we've got all the prep done. That was the worst part, but we got the food cooked. We've got it ready to go out. I just needed to take 5-10 minutes and get my head together and go back in and finish it.
Cool, man. Cool.
But that kid drives me crazy.
Glad you're doing okay. What time are you getting off tonight?
Well, let's see. With him being out for now, who knows when he'll actually get in here and be able to work. Finish up, clean this up, get lunch and dinner prepped and ready. I don't care if I have to go to his place and drag his ass in here. He's taking care of all the dishes tonight. I'd say about 8 o'clock, 9 maybe.
Oh well, I might swing back by. Maybe we can have a drink, man.
Sounds good. I'm gonna need one after today, and he's just gonna kind of pull out a flask, maybe a little bit during the day too, and well, I can't stay out here too long. I'll catch you tonight, man.
All right, man. I go back inside, sit down at the table, convey the information back to Sky and Leo here of what I learned from him about Chip and why he's not here.
Um, did he did he did he happen to mention a headache?
No, um, not that I was aware of. Other than the headache that he has of having a lazy ass worker.
No, I meant did he mention if Chip had a headache?
No, he said he was just too high. He got too fucked up.
I wonder
Come
what he's
in.
getting fucked up on.
Well, who
Yeah.
knows? But I mean, we can go beat down this little turd's door and ask him.
FBI.
But honestly, like from what Jacob says, like he's gonna go drag him out of bed later tonight, and make him come back and at least do all the dishes from all the work today. So he'll be back here, and Jacob said he's probably gonna get off of work around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. So I figure I'd come back, maybe have a drink with him, pick his brain, talk to him later tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious about. I don't know. I'm just curious about that. See what's really going on there.
I start scarfing down the rest of my food.
That's just kind of how I see Magnus eating anyway.
Military
Efficient. Done. All right, so finishing up with breakfast, were you all heading to talk to Rose then?
Yeah, I'm good for that if everybody else is.
Yeah.
All right. Get to the main command area. Rose, as always, planted in front of her computer, doing her thing. 2 days in a row. How's it going?
It's
How are
a
you?
going.
Anything I can do for you?
Well, we're stopping in to ask a couple questions, but also, I mean, see how you're doing. I know you've been working on that book, and we're all kind of curious to see what comes of that.
Yeah, I wish I had more time to devote to it, tell you the truth. Right now, dude, so much. Right now, I'm getting caught up on all of the work I have to do that attack caused us. We do keep some fortifications. We try to maintain on the other side of the portal. I have to order in. I've got stuff coming in for that. I'm trying to get a work crew together to get that taken care of from the people either here at camp or in one of our other locations. And there's just a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, if
And
you'd
so
like, I could take that book off your hands, and me and Candace could do some research on it for you until you got some more free time.
I appreciate the offer, but I think this is something that someone with a little bit more of a supernatural background is going to have to deal with.
Even if it's not so much of a supernatural thing.
It is?
Or is it? Dun, dun,
Yes.
dun.
Yes, it actually is.
Um, so I had some questions. The thought eater things have been on my mind a lot. And especially now that we have Bianca, she's
Watch your
got a.
phrasing on that. That's a little
I'm sorry,
thought
what did I
eaters
say?
have been on your mind.
Oh, I didn't even. Apparently, they got my mind. It's cool. Yeah. Especially with Bianca, she's feeling the
Is she
effects
all
of
right?
that. She's got a bit of a migraine.
Yeah, that. I know that happened to one of us last time. The effects can hit, I mean, even a couple of days up to a week
Ugh,
later.
terrible.
Just yeah, it's the body repairing the damage it was done that was done, and that's
You s-
never comfortable.
sorry.
Oh,
You said that you guys have had experienced these things. What was it, about 20 years ago?
yeah, yeah. It
Um,
was.
and oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it was back. It was not long after we established this particular base. When we were first putting together the fortifications that we keep up on the other side, we had to deal with these things coming in.
Interesting.
And big lot, much bigger numbers than, because you said there were 3, if I remember correctly, that you had to fight off.
3 or 4. I don't remember. I slept since then, so I don't remember.
I think it
Yeah,
was
we had a
4.
whole horde that ended up coming through. It took us 3 days to drive them all out of their
Wow.
little hidey holes that they managed to get into. And yeah, I want to say 30 or 40 of them. It was nasty.
Oh, wow. That's scary. How many people did how many people did it take I know you said it was a group of you.
Yeah, well, when we set up a new camp, what we usually do is we will take groups from other areas or other camps, other established centers that we have, and we'll put a large force together from all of the different groups to come in, clear the area out on both sides, and then after things have been set up and established, most of those people will go back to their own particular bases, and we'll put together a core team of the ones who want to stay. That was when I was actually promoted from field agent to a commanding position.
Oh, neat. That's really cool. Um, who ended up staying? Is it anybody who's still here?
Uh, see, of the ones trying to remember, I've had been quite a while because we had the original group that came out. We had about 200 people at
Oh,
first that
wow.
came and
That's a lot of people.
cleared the area. I can't remember. I know Ray showed up shortly after because she's
Neat.
been here longer than anyone except for myself and Brooks.
Oh, okay. Um,
Um, but if I remember correctly, she was injured in the field out of the camp she used to work at. And once we established here, it was a good sort of desk job type of position she could take where she didn't have to worry about her injuries anymore.
gotcha. Um, and you said that somebody got hit by the thought eaters. Do you remember who that was? I'd be curious to see what helped them recover, especially with Bianca feeling the way she is.
Oh, that would have been Tammy. She is not at this camp anymore. She left 5 or 6 years ago. We were spreading out. We found another trouble spot out in New Mexico, and she volunteered to go out there to help clear that area out. She ended up staying with them. She was the one that got hit hardest.
She was one of the ones that got hit the hardest. Is
What's
that what you
that?
said?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Tammy was her name.
Tammy. Yeah, okay. I wrote that down.
Yeah.
Just wrote that down.
She is not at our camp anymore.
Yeah. She went to yeah, okay.
Did she ever come visit this camp at all?
Oh, our line of work doesn't really give a whole lot of time for personal vacations like that. I think I saw her not at this camp, but I did see her about 2 years ago when a little incident call popped up. We had to work together a bit. She seems to be doing really well, but we don't keep in touch for personal matters, really.
mm, um do you know what helped her recover from her injuries? Was it like
Oh, let's see.
magical or was it just
I
healing?
don't Let me see. I don't have. I remember she took something. I don't have a note on what it was.
Okay.
Honestly, this is something that doesn't come up often. I will send an email out, see if I can't get something back, because if something could help Bianca,
Yeah, that would
I'm
be
sure she'd be
great.
happy to share.
That would be, yeah, that would be super fantastic because,
Excellent.
she's definitely hurting. And, you know,
Okay. All
best
right.
thing
Well,
I
I
need
will
her
do
in
that.
anything
Is
less
there
than,
anything else I can do for you?
Okay, I want to try something.
oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh,
Can I offer my help one more time to Rose on the book? But this time, can I roll intimidate?
God.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Why would
Christ.
you do that?
Why?
My mentor and they're going to intimidate her. Oh no.
Why?
Why not?
I mean, what are you gonna say to intimidate her?
Yeah, you need to think that one out.
Yeah, like.
She's seen the worst of the worst. You've only seen a little bit of the little bit.
Ugh.
What? Never mind.
Yeah, this is the kind of woman that could break you over her knee without trying. Do you really want to do that?
A little bit.
Isn't there like something other than isn't there another like charisma check you can make
There
that's not gonna
are.
like, get you put in the emergency room right with Bianca?
Oh, I don't see any possible way that can end well for you, man.
Mm,
This is
I mean,
this.
but if it works, I get the book.
Mm,
Mm, And what is that going to do for you? You can't read it.
Doesn't mean I can't find somebody who can't read it. I'll put it on hold for now. Then
Thank you.
Put a pin in
thank
it. Come back. Swing back
Put it in
around.
a vault, lock that vault, and forget about it. That's
I'll lockpick the vault.
that is a terrible idea.
I
I
want to
like
be able
to
to control
imagine
time.
that
I foresee
like the
Leo catching something that might kill him.
Yeah, fists.
I like to imagine he's like the kind of like Fallout player that's like level 2 and then is like, I'm gonna go to Death Claw Sanctuary.
Yeah.
On my way.
But I mean, but if it worked out, then
Oh my god.
Gonna go
There's
play
no
with the
quick
Death
save,
Claws.
quick load in D&D, buddy.
what's the worst she's gonna do? Kick me out of the camp?
Kill you?
Road trip to New Mexico?
And I think he's gonna be the one that just freaking destroys my brain playing this game. It's gonna be Cody.
Just changes the whole story just based off the book.
It's
Okay.
magic, so I'm gonna try to read it and then get like
Hexed.
warped into a different reality.
Read it wrong and
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Anything you all want to get into that isn't going to break my brain, Cody?
I mean,
I'll put a pin in it.
If we're done with, Rose, I guess we should start wandering somewhere that's not in this building.
yes. Well, thanks for all the information, Rose. We're gonna. If you find out any information about the email, please let us know.
Yeah.
I'll get a hold of you as soon as I can.
Awesome. Thank you. We will head out.
My notes: Leo is an idiot.
Don't tempt me. I'll turn right back around.
Door's locked, I promise.
Takes a lot.
So now, what do you all want to do? I mean,
Let's go talk to Nick, see if there's anything else that he might need us to go do.
yeah. I mean, because from what she said, Ray didn't start here till after. I mean, so unless she called that stuff and is now here as a,
I'm kind of curious. Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know.
Ooh.
Would y'all like to go talk to Ray? She is a weapons dealer.
I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt to go in and at least
Introduce
Maybe there's a
yourself.
possibility I may get a new weapon that's not a crossbow. Why not?
If you're nice to her and you don't piss her off, maybe.
All I have to say is I rolled a 17. I could have probably done something.
No.
No.
It would have been a here kitty kitty moment, except for a
Here, bookie, book.
Yeah. And she grabs the book and beats you with it.
Yeah.
Hey, at least then I'll have imprints on me at what it says.
Somebody get a piece of paper and a pencil. We're going to get the information off the side of his head. Quick.
I know what it says.
All right, so
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think I particularly can get much in the way of weapons.
yeah, but you might be able to pick her brain. Maybe there's some questions you might want to ask her.
Yeah, and I might ask her if there's something I can trade this crossbow in that I think I still have that I won't ever use because it's
ass. It's cursed.
I mean, the weapon I'm sure is great. It just doesn't like me. It's not bonded to my soul.
Well, let's go talk to Ray then, because see what she can do about your cursed crossbow.
Cursed crossbow, yes.
Right.
Okay.
Definitely would be nice to have something with a little bit of range to it, but I don't really think that's much of an option for me. So we'll see what she says. I do have magic, so.
Equipment. All right. I'm just pulling up my equipment lists. Not helpful at all right there.
Not helpful.
Oh, and laid out weird. I had to. That's not what I was actually. There we go. I actually found the list.
I see.
So, all right, you are all.
I just see Cody just contemplating the wheels are turning, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. He's gonna be the one that
God
just ruins me.
And the thing is, I'd probably get away with it too. The skill monkey.
Just noticed that my animal companion is under my feet.
It's a character, feature or whatever, so I threw it in there. So, heading off to talk to Ray.
Yes.
Get to the armory, and it's going to be, she's got a cloth out over her desk, and you're going to see a gun of pretty unrecognizable background, completely broken down as she is cleaning and taking care of it. She hears the door open and looks up. Oh, Magnus. Nice to see you again.
Hey, how are you? How are you doing today?
Oh, actually doing my job today instead of messing around, so
Well,
And what brings you back my way?
one of my companions here, Sky, has a what she feels to be a cursed crossbow because it doesn't work well for her. So, I wanted to see if you had
Doesn't like
anything.
me.
Is it not firing right? Is it
Mhm.
what kind of problems you having?
I don't know if it's user error. Um, just when I shoot it, it doesn't like to hit things. I
Mind if
just
I
don't.
take a look at it?
Sure, I just don't know if it's not my cup of tea, which is possible. Um, but yeah, I'll hand it to her.
She'll take it, look over the firing mechanism, check the arms on it, well, everything seems to be in working order. I'm going to assume it just doesn't fit what you are comfortable with.
Yeah.
Do you have any real experience with weapons up until this point?
No, not particularly. I mean, I pretty much just carry a taser. Um, gets the job done, but I mean, we seem to be getting into uh ranged fights occasionally, and it would be nice to have something with a little bit of distance. I just don't know if there's really much for me up that alley. I think I'm destined to be
No.
uh close range.
Let me see what I have got. Unfortunately, I mean, if you don't have experience with a weapon, then it doesn't
Yeah.
matter how well made it is, it's not gonna work for you. But we all have different things that we're good at. Crossbow didn't work. Compound bow, those take even more experience.
I mean, if there's nothing
But,
for me, I mean it's fine. I do use some magic, so I mean I do
Uh-oh.
have
makes
some
sense.
capabilities.
Yeah.
Uh
We froze for a second on my side, but we're good now.
oh.
Okay.
I just would hate to be in a long range fight and not have any way to really be
Well,
useful to my friends.
yeah, she's just kind of going through some of their, lockers in her back room, and you just hear her javelin. No, why do I put pepper spray in the wrong cabinet? When she's gonna eventually come back out. Well,
Oh, froze again. Maybe resetting Discord. Discord.
I'm not gonna put a Desert Eagle into the hands of someone who isn't too experienced.
I think I'd want that anyway.
Magnus, you willing to put in a little bit of time showing her how to shoot?
Oh, absolutely. Anything to help the group, I'm definitely willing to put the time and effort in.
What I've got, it's not.
Discord is acting funky.
Two here that is really good for a beginner.
Sounds good.
Pause for a second, guys. I'm gonna close and reload Discord. It keeps freezing on my side.
Gotcha.
It's not the connection, it's just Discord. So give me just a second.
Sounds good.
For once, it's his Discord and not my Discord. Because
So
usually my
I have an
Discord's the one-
idea, but I don't know if I can do it.
Oh Lord.
It's actually a very smart idea.
Alright guys, sorry about this. Technical difficulties with Discord and you know how that goes. Reload it. Did you know?
Melt the magical knife down into liquid metal,
Oh Jesus
form a
Christ.
single bullet,
I think I
and then
came
have
back
the
to
same effect of
stupidity.
that one bullet.
A returning
No.
bullet.
Yeah, a returning bullet.
Because what would happen is the metal
Wham!
might return, but the rest of the cartridge won't. You're not going to have the gunpowder in there. All you're going to have is a deformed, already hit something bullet trying to fit back into an area that it
I see.
wasn't
So,
designed to hold.
so even if I took the knife and I threw the knife and the knife say chipped, it would return back chipped like that.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think enchantments don't melt down like that. They
that's why I
have to
was
be
like,
made
theoretically, they
specifically
could.
for.
Yeah,
I mean-
it was a pretty interesting idea.
You've watched too many werewolf movies where they melt down silver and put in
Right.
bullets.
I was thinking he watched too much Outlaw Star, but
Ooh, that's a good
Did
one.
you even hear what I said? Boy?
Yes, I heard what you
Returning
said.
bullet.
Yes, you melted. You said that you would like to melt. Yeah. So,
but yeah.
I think if that's something that you're wanting to do, you need to start looking into like something that fires a magical projectile, not a physical projectile. But
Well, it
that's
just popped in my head. I was just curious about it.
no, it's a pretty cool idea, but doesn't sound feasible. So
You
what?
got me
So
trying to think out of the box now.
so what weapon did Sky end up going with here?
She's got herself a little Pathfinder 22 revolver.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah, small, regularly used as a backup weapon for people who carry something heavier, but good starter firearm. And yeah, so Magnus, take her out to the range every once in a while, just get her comfortable handling that thing, and hopefully that'll work a little bit better for you than the crossbow, and if nothing else, it'll be lighter to carry.
Awesome, not a problem. We'll have her shooting like Annie Oakley before it's over.
Any recommendations for this?
If
type of person?
I ever catch anyone using one of my guns to shoot a can or a bottle off of somebody else's head, I will take that gun and use it on them.
Mhm.
Okay,
I
no.
wouldn't do that.
All right, well then, no Annie Oakley. I'm sorry.
No, I was just
And-
giggling because you said take her to the range and teach her how to handle the thing. I was sitting over here giggling. Like, I bet Magnus will.
Oh, good lord.
And what about you? What was your name?
Leo.
What is your weapon of choice?
At the moment, I have a knife and a crossbow, and I seem to be pretty decent with the crossbow at times.
Crossbow working for you?
At least trying to get that range in is definitely working.
Okay. I am trying to figure out exactly how to do something here.
Sharks with laser beams on their heads. That's all I can think
Yeah,
of right
you're
now.
not getting that.
That's
Thank
all I can think of right
God.
now. Sharks with
Laser.
beams.
Should have taken that as my animal companion.
Give it time, and Leo will be able to make lasers. I guarantee it.
And he's going to attach them to the raccoon.
Exactly. The raccoon's gonna have a fucking jetpack. Well, laser beams.
Oh, boy.
Trash
I'm
can
gonna
to the
protect that
rescue.
poor raccoon with my life.
Oh lord. He'll have a helmet on, makes him speak. Translates raccoon voice.
I mean, theoretically,
I know
next
there's a
level, I'll
way
be
to
able
do
speak
this. I'm
normal.
just trying to figure it out. I'm going to have to do it by hand for now.
Become spaceship the raccoon.
Well, if you're handling the basic crossbow fairly well, and she's going to go back, grab a, and you can just tell looking at it when she brings it back out. It is a crossbow, but it is much better constructed. Very high end. Looks like carbon fiber
Ooh.
construction, just real slick. Yeah. If you can handle and are you going well with that, let's upgrade you a little bit. These modern models, we don't hand them out at first, but if you can show you know what you're doing, these tend to be a bit more accurate. How about you swap me out, see how you can handle this guy?
Okay. Swap.
I
Swap.
Swap.
and I'm working on how to actually do this. I know there's a way to make a weapon a masterwork weapon, which pretty much means you get an extra +1 bonus to an attack roll.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Once I figure out exactly how that thing works, I will do that. But
Adds +1 to what?
Attack roll.
yeah. So to his rolls to hit.
Okay. I just making notes.
Oh, what?
Be like fucking Robin Hood, shoot something in the air. Just
Yeah, and then like you roll a 1 when you shoot it in that. Kaploop.
technically at that point it'd be a 2.
True. Like grazes your ear then.
Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay.
Oh no! What the hell?
What was that? Fucking grown ups all over again.
Excellent. There we go. I've got that updated in your actions,
Nice, I see it.
Leo. Yeah, you now have the masterwork crossbow.
Aha.
Is there anything else I can do while you three are out here?
Not that I can think of. I appreciate everything you've done for us, Ray. It's meant a lot. I know.
Guys,
You said
questions?
you said that you've been around a while, right? With the camp.
That's right.
What do you know about these thought eaters?
I've heard stories.
Having real world experience with them?
I never came across them. They're from everything I've heard, they're mean little bastards. But no, I know they had to take out a whole swarm of the things when they started this place up. I was not around then. I was still recovering from the injury that took me out of field work.
What happened? Like
Oh, it was supposed to be a simple infiltration, get in, get some information, and get out. But intelligence went wrong on us. We thought it would just be sneaking past a few normal, garden variety bad guys, and we weren't counting on the bear.
well,
Like an
Yeah.
actual bear?
That's the closest that I can come to describing it. Except I'm pretty sure when this thing was standing on all fours, it was 12 feet at the shoulder.
Huh.
Oh. Yeah, nothing natural about that thing. It was as mean. But I mean, I managed to cover my team getting out, held it off. One of them disobeyed my orders, came back and actually pulled me out, but not before it crushed my hip pretty bad. I
Ooh.
get around all right these days, but it was bad enough. I was off my feet for a while, and I couldn't get back into working in the field.
Man, that sucks. But at least you're alive.
Yeah,
That's a positive.
yeah. Oh, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. And honestly, I know they kind of gave me this job as a consolation prize to keep me going, but I still feel like I'm doing good work and I'm contributing, so I could be worse off.
That's good.
That's good to hear. Y'all guys have any questions for her about anything like for your weapons or anything you might want to know that you haven't learned from anybody else?
Can you describe this bear a little bit more? Does it seem like it was being controlled by someone or something?
I mean, we know it was. It was something that was summoned in or brought in to the facility we were getting into. It was guarding what we were trying to get.
What facility was this exactly?
Oh, they don't tell us. It was northern Canada is where I was working out of at the time, out in the middle of nowhere.
How long ago was it?
20 just over 20 years because I just hit 20 years here, so it was not long before
Ooh.
that.
Interesting. I see the smirk.
Oh no, I realized I think the game is going to I can do things as a DM I didn't realize I can and be
You're
a
God.
ridiculous troll, but
Yeah.
Huh?
God,
oh no, I
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we
It's almost
appreciate.
as scary as the ghost dice rolling.
Yeah, Ray, we really appreciate all the information, and again, thanks for the weapons. It's gonna make it a little easier for us to maybe defend ourselves and do these, help protect the camp a little better.
anytime, and hey, if you ever need anything reasonable, feel free to stop by.
I see
Awesome,
that.
we'll do.
Really confused for a minute when I saw that in the chat box.
I just realized it lets me talk as the characters if I want to. That's what I was giggling about.
I could have got away
That's cool.
with it if it weren't for these meddling little kids.
I mean, technically in this campaign, we basically are.
What time
Yeah.
is it right now?
In game,
In game.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's say from so he means in game.
pushing probably 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
You guys want to go take a walk in the woods?
Y'all can go take a walk. I want to go talk to Nick for a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Should we go with him?
Yeah, I'd like to hear if Nick has some more information or if there's anything Nick needs us to do for him.
Okay.
Right. So heading back to your own cabin where Nick's been hanging out. He's watching TV, volume real low. So he seems to be looking a little bit more mobile today. He's not moving like everything hurts anymore. Still sitting down, but you can see he's bouncing back slowly. Hey guys.
Man,
Hello.
you look
Keep it
looking like
down, please. I got a little too loud earlier. You don't want to know where Bianca threatened to shove an arrow up. So
Sounds like Bianca.
Sounds like Bianca, and sounds like it might be a good time.
You're muted.
So, what's going on?
Nothing, just done some investigating, got some new weapons. Wanted to stop by base and kind of just chill. Hey, but I have realized though, I never really got to meet you before. Or really know much about you. Anything that you can really tell me about yourself? And you get more acquainted?
Oh, yeah. What do you want to know, man?
I don't know. What'd you used to do before the camp?
I worked police. I was actually SWAT.
All right, where'd they have you working SWAT at?
I was down in Cincinnati.
I'm kind of stupid now. I don't know where Cincinnati is. Isn't that Seattle? I don't fucking know. I don't travel.
You hurt my soul, dude.
I don't travel. Florida?
Cincinnati is
Yeah.
southern Ohio, right on the border of Kentucky, not too far from Indiana.
Okay.
What? Attire. What's the capital of Ohio?
Columbus?
Yeah. Okay.
Was
So-
that an actual question?
Yes, it was an actual question. So it's not far from Columbus either, because that state's like this big. It's as bad as New
It's-
Jersey.
Okay,
bigger than
I
New
know y'all are Texas. We're not that tiny.
Everybody's tiny to us.
Yeah, I know. It's about, what, from Columbus to Cincinnati, about a 2-hour drive.
I'm gonna ask Nick if he's ever traveled before.
Not a whole lot.
Really?
But no, yeah, I was SWAT. Ended up actually not too different from what you guys came into. I noticed some suspects were disappearing, and I thought that I had somebody on the force who was getting into some dirty shit. And internal affairs told me to leave it the hell alone, and I didn't. And I kept pushing, and I kept pushing. And eventually a man named Brooks showed up at my house to have a conversation.
I don't know. I've been traveling a little bit before all this craziness happened. And I will say, right now, it's very beautiful over in Canada. Have you ever been to Canada before?
Briefly, back when I was a kid, me and a few friends in high school, we drove up and barely across the border, managed to. Yeah, back then you could buy beer at 18 in Canada, and you know how high school kids are. Of course we did,
Oh, of course.
but that was really about it.
Yeah. Can I roll sense motive on Nick?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Whose state are we talking? What state are we shit talking about?
Jersey.
New Jersey.
No.
How dare you? How dare
Yeah.
you?
He seems to be sincere.
Okay.
How dare you pick on states smaller than you?
Mm-mm.
Bully the little states.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask Nick. So Nick, that ability that we saw you use when you were dragged off with that bear back in that battle, how'd you come to attain that?
Oh, that wasn't me knowing how to do that. That was Rose. When I ran off by myself, she gave me this piece of paper and told me that if I found myself completely cornered and needed some backup to hold things off, to slap that paper on the ground and it would do something. So, yeah, I did. You saw how bad those things messed me up, and more of them
Oh,
were coming, so I backed myself into a corner.
So does that spell take up? Is it like a one-time use?
Yeah, I did it once and it was done and over. The paper disappeared and that bear appeared and Gardner looked over me until you guys showed up.
Interesting. Hmm. Interesting.
So Nick, is there anything that you need us to do or help you with right now while you're down and out?
Honestly, I just need time and being able to move around a little bit and not have to just lay in the infirmary is great for my mental health.
I hope for a speedy recovery for you. I know
I
that.
appreciate it, and so do I.
I hand him a Red Bull. Just- like a drug dealer with Red Bulls.
First one's free.
After that, I charge you.
So, you got anything else to add to the discussion of what we had going on?
Nope.
I don't think I have anything really to ask him right now.
No.
I do step outside of the cabin though to get some air, in hopes that Magnus and Sky will follow though.
Yeah.
Sure, they will eventually.
I did want to take a hike at some point.
Well, Nick, seems like Sky's wanting to go hiking out through the woods and everything, take a look around. There's not anything else that you might need or anything like that. Just we're gonna go do that, and we'll be back here in a few hours.
Doing good for now, but hey, thanks for the offer. I'm just trying to keep everything straight and hopefully help you guys get, the information that you learn put together in a way that is useful to us.
Well, here's to hoping. I,
Right.
I follow Leo out.
Okay. So they're all outside. What was it you were hoping they were gonna follow you for?
So I was gonna tell them as soon as like we started on a Sky's little walk out in the woods, I was gonna relay the information to them that not only did Ray mention that that bear was what took her out of combat,
Yeah, I was thinking that.
but Nick said that that bear that he was able to summon back earlier when we found him was from Rose.
Yeah, I remember him saying that when we found him. That that he got that
Seems a
bear.
little fishy. Intimidation time.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to
Where is
intimidate.
she?
I, I I don't know if I want to intimidate somebody who can just summon this bear on will here.
Yeah, right. Especially one that crushes hips.
Animal handling check. Here, bear, bear,
No.
bear. Here, Winnie the Pooh. I got some
Oh,
honey for
great.
you.
Now we can't stream in China.
God.
Uh, but I relay that information to the group.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I mean, I do remember, and I did think that was kind of a weird coincidence, but I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, because she said it seemed otherworldly, and I don't know. like with a spell like that, can they like, or not otherworldly, however she worded it. But I don't know, like if you can change your. Well, I mean, I guess you could with magic. I don't know.
Well, you could make a spellcraft check and see what your knowledge on that subject is.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Get the rolling, woman.
Would knowledge of arcane lore help in any chance?
I have that too.
Okay. 1 second on that. You know that when it comes to summon spells, the stronger the spell is, the more different or deformed the creature that is summoned is. So if they put a lot of power behind summoning something, yeah, it would be bigger. It would possibly look like would have like natural armor plating on it, or take on other different, more just ugly, nasty, scary appearance.
So theoretically, since Nick isn't a usual caster, he wouldn't be able to pull something off that's like a.
No, he would not.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it go off of whoever wrote it?
I don't know how that works exactly.
Because they're the ones putting the power and everything into the spell being written, and then Nick's just applying it to the
Yes.
ground.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it would. So whoever put that item together would be the one that determined how strong it is.
I think of it like a computer code. You tell something, hey, here's your key how to activate it, and then follow these steps.
And would I happen to know, would it theoretically be the same animal every time, depending on the caster, or would I, or
It could be, it is determined differently every time they cast the spell. They can
they
decide
can
what
summon
it
whatever
is
they
they're
want?
summoning.
Okay. Okay. I assume so, but.
But what a roll!
Okay.
What a roll!
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think, you guys.
Does arcane lore help in this situation at all, or no?
It would give you about the same type of information that Sky just got.
Okay. That's what I was curious about. I didn't know if it fell into like a different category or not. I don't know. I find it kind of interesting that we've been pushed back the rows a few times.
Yeah.
And I find it a little interesting that she's a little picky on that book.
I mean, she's wanting to find out the information. That's her book. She doesn't know our true intentions. She's barely met us.
But I mean, I offered to work with other people within the camp to figure it out.
Yeah, but
yeah. I mean, it's
how
hard
she
to
know
be
your
like,
intention?
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Here's a theoretically super powerful book. Here you go. You've only been here like what, 2 weeks?
I mean, I would say we've clearly proven ourselves.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, so has theoretically whoever's causing all this chaos.
Not unless they're the ones running it all. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, so is there a goal to the walk in the woods?
Am I allowed to shoot my gun in the woods? At a tree
They
or
would
something?
prefer you go to a
range.
Yeah.
Range for that. They have,
They have a range.
All right. Okay. Gonna like definitely like play with the raccoon a little bit while we're going on our hike.
I mean, I'd like to just
like
keep my
climb
eye
trees
open.
and,
I'd like to keep my eye open for any signs of like those creatures, like any sign of like history of them like moving in the area, or like anything that kind of looks off or weird.
We should also keep our eye out for Liam while we're out here.
Liam or Tori.
Yeah.
Probably more. I mean, we haven't talked to Liam, so.
See if we see any holes in any defenses or anything as well.
Okay. If you are going to be spending a decent amount of time wandering around out in the camp, you will come across Liam eventually, because he's always wandering out there. And he's a tiny looking guy. I'm sure we've all met those people that just kind of look like there's no meat on the skeleton. Real lanky, dark haired. He's gonna look a real suspicious for a second, and then you guys, heard about you. Hey,
Hey.
what you doing out here?
I mean, I personally really like the outdoors. I was a park ranger for a little while, so
Nice.
just like to spend my time outdoors when I can. Trying to get my friends out with me to just take in some of the nice weather.
I can respect that. I heard you guys ran into some problems down at the little pond we've got. Do you know?
Yeah. It seemed like we
We
ran
sure
into
did.
these things that y'all are calling
Thought eaters.
thought eaters. Yeah.
I've never come across them myself. I have been circling this camp for 2 damn days, trying to figure out how they got in here.
That's what we're trying to
Haven't
figure out
seen
too.
anything.
Yeah, I don't have like I've got security cameras, I've got trail cameras all around the border here. Night vision in a couple of places. I've been going over all my recordings, and I've come up with nothing.
Do your security cameras have any blind spots?
Man, I've been over every inch of the border of this place. I've got everything on motion detectors. Anything comes in or out of this camp, I should be able to see it, and nothing set anything off. The motion detectors kick on the cameras.
Is there anybody else in the camp that has control of that can turn them on and off?
I mean, the only 2 people that can access the footage, well, 3. Rose can, look at everything. She runs the place. Candace put the network together for me. So I'm sure if she wanted to look at stuff, she could. Other than that, those 2 and me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Nothing like that happens again.
Yeah, I'm doing my best to make sure it doesn't, but first I have to find out what went wrong in the first place.
Yeah.
that's good information.
Well, maybe we could talk about that another time.
What's on your mind, Sky?
No, it's nothing. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. It's kind of personal.
Okay.
Well, if you guys find anything that looks weird, let me know.
Okay.
I'm on this. Like, I've been going over all my cameras, making sure there's no malfunction, making sure my batteries are everything. Like, I can't figure this shit out.
I'm gonna ask him. Did your cameras by chance capture whenever we went and saved Nick when those things were in?
No, you were still considered inside the borders of the camp. I don't have the time or the resources to put surveillance up all over the entire camp. So I just focus on the outside borders to make sure nothing gets in or gets out.
Mm.
Is there anything that ever does survey the inside of the camp?
Not that I know of. But all right. I'm towards the north side of camp today. I've covered the south because that's where you guys were, and then I went out to the east. I'm just working my way around and hoping I find some way that this makes sense.
If you come across anything, I mean, we'd be curious to know too.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I can do that. If I find
Yeah.
anything that looks funny, I will get a hold of you.
We might be able to help, investigate or something. We've we've seemed to
Yeah.
be finding
Heck yeah.
ourselves handy around here a little bit, so maybe we can do something to help.
Well, all right. Yeah, if I find anything, I will. I'll find you guys. If you find anything, get a hold of me.
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, nice meeting you.
Good meeting you too, Leo.
He seems like a real focused kind of guy. Not the most social. He cut things off pretty quick to get back to work, but just intent, I guess. He wants to find out what the hell went wrong.
For
Um,
sure, for sure.
Once I think we're out of an area, um, like where like anything would be recording, or I didn't want to like start talking about this kind of stuff like in where like we would be recorded. So like
Okay.
when we start getting back kind of towards into the camp enough where he wouldn't have cameras and stuff, um, I'll be like, yeah, a thought came to me. Um, and I thought he might be help on it, but then I didn't want to necessarily bring it up to him in case he's involved. Uh, but I was just say, I mean, what if we can recreate sort of just to an extent what happened that night? Like,
To
How would
what
you do
end?
that? How would you even do that?
well, I mean, Nick was injured when he got, you know, taken away or whatever. So, if one of us was theoretically injured and we had to stay the night at the hospital or whatever you want to call it and see if we see those things that Nick saw.
You think the hospital may have any cameras?
I mean,
I would
he said he didn't
assume.
have the resources. I mean, we could always ask Candace, but I mean, what if we found a way to, but this time whoever would be in there would have backup. The rest of you all would be waiting to see what happens. And that's why I was thinking originally to have him involved was because then he could really be paying attention to what's going on and see where they're getting in from. But then like I said, I didn't want to get him involved in case he's the one. We literally can't. I don't know if we can trust anybody at this point. We don't know these people.
Yeah, I agree with that. You don't know who you can really trust.
Yeah. I mean, I thought we could trust pretty much everyone here, but with everything going on, I'm just concerned.
Well, we'll keep a vigilant eye out, and make sure somebody's not just going to screw us over.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
So
I mean,
probably pushing about 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. Uh, where are you guys heading to?
where are we heading?
Well-
That's a good question.
Well, I know you said that you wanted to go wander out in the forest a little bit, Sky. So, want to start heading out there. I do want to come back
Did we
and
just get back from doing that?
That's where you were,
Oh.
is
Yeah.
wandering around the
That's where-
forest.
oh, we
yeah.
were wandering around the forest. That shows
Yeah,
you.
that's where Liam spends most of his
Yeah.
time, is out
Oh,
circling the camp.
well, that tells you how much I need some more alcohol.
I lost audio.
Yeah, I lost
Did my
sound.
headset just
Oh,
die?
no,
No.
it's just Discord. I think Discord's latest updates having some funky issues. All right. Well, guess I need more alcohol.
It's okay.
Just to double check, technically the tech building is in corporations or conjunction with that of Rose's building or office, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go see Candace.
I will go.
Do you want us to come with you, or do you want to go out?
Nope.
I was gonna say, do you want? Huh?
All
You
right.
want to go by yourself?
He's gonna go
Yep.
see Candace. What are the rest of you going to do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. um, I'll probably search. I mean, I know it's been a day or two. Well, a little more than that, maybe. But I'm gonna search around that little hospital area or whatever you're gonna call it, and just look for any signs of like what may have happened. See if I could just spot anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Huh?
You're heading in that direction. Go ahead. Everybody who's heading back into camp, give me spot checks.
I'm assuming that includes me as well.
Yes.
Cool. Cool.
Most likely Magnus as well.
cool.
Yep. I finally get to
Oh.
see something.
Right. Magnus and Sky, as you're walking back into camp, you see making his way finally from his cabin, kind of holding his head. You got Chip slowly just kind of towards the or back towards the mess hall. Just he looks like he's got the worst hangover of his life, but he's trying to get back to work.
um.
Should we talk to
Yes.
him? Hey, Chip.
What's up?
We missed you this morning.
Yeah. Oh man, I got some of that good shit last night. Damn.
That good that it gives you a headache?
Oh, dude, worth.
So what is this good shit?
Oh, it's some like
Marijuana.
got some like, dab stuff for my vape, and I didn't know how strong it was, and I, started hitting, and ooh, messed me up good. Ooh. You want to try it, man?
I'm okay. I'm trying to keep a level head right now, just because of everything that's been going on out.
That's cool. That's cool.
Did it make you hallucinate?
No, just
Not that strong.
I haven't been that high in years.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure Jacob's waiting on you to come do his dishes. So
Yeah, he was pretty pissed this morning. So whatever, I'll stick around and get him done tonight. All right. And he's just gonna kind of start back off on his way.
Guys, he's got a sloth hangover.
yeah, it seems.
I didn't say that in game. that was me.
Oh.
I want to make sure I specified it and say that in game because I didn't want Chip to be like sloths. So I was like, did he hallucinate? Because I was like, maybe he thinks he's hallucinating. Because why would he see hairless sloths? Hairless demon sloth.
True. That's a good question. Well,
But he said he didn't hallucinate. So
I know Leo's trying to head back to the hospital. You want to head back to? You want to head over to the mess hall?
no, I was going to the hospital. He was going to talk to Candace.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go grab me a drink at the mess hall and maybe something to eat on.
Okay, I might meet you over there, depending on how long my little adventure takes.
Okie dokie.
All right. Let's start with Leo going to go visit Candace, right? Head in. Hey, you're
Hello.
early. Still kind of catching up on work. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just had a couple questions for you before I came and saw your project later out tonight.
Yeah, what's up?
I was just curious. Liam, right? It's Liam, right?
Yeah.
We were just talking to Liam. Liam said that you set up the whole network for all of the security systems out in surrounding the camp.
Yeah. Liam's a good guy. He's smart in what he does, and he knows his thing. But man, watching him trying to network all of those cameras together was painful. So I kind of took that over for him and got that wired up. Put a couple of Wi-Fi repeaters out there. Got some got some receivers set up. Put everything together so he's got access to all the cameras he's wanting to put up. Why does he say he's having problems with them?
No, he hasn't said he had any problems with them, but he's been searching the whole area trying to see how a couple of these little thought eaters got in and attacked Nick just a few days back ago. I didn't know if maybe you knew if something went down on the network or something, because he hasn't been able to
Oh,
find
I
any hole.
can. If you give me a second, let me pull up. I keep logs back, and she's gonna go over to one of her other screens and mess around. I'm not. Everything looks. Hold on.
Hmm.
Hold on.
Good call, Leo.
Oh, south. One of the southwest cameras right by the road actually went down for 30 minutes 5 days ago.
Damn.
3:13 in the morning. There was no motion detector set off. That's why it didn't flag anything in our systems, but it does look like we had a lack of communication with one camera there.
You think it was like a technical error? Do you think maybe somebody turned it off?
Well, I don't see any way someone could turn it off if they didn't set the motion detector up. That would bring up a flag. Looks like we just lost the network just lost communication with it.
That's kind of interesting. Has that ever happened in the past before? Or is that something new?
You know how electronics are. It happens every once in a while. It's
Fair enough.
just networking errors. Nothing's perfect, but the timing
Ones
on
and
that is a
zeros.
little odd.
Is there any other cameras that kind of focus on that road,
Let me.
or further up or further down that road that may have caught anything or anybody driving past it during that time if there was something?
Uh, 3 o'clock. I'm going back a bit. Let me see what I can find on the motion detector. Well, okay. I've got east side. I mean, this is a ways to the or wait, west. No, west side. Ways to the north. I've got Jacob out by the border. Looks like he was there most of the night. He just had a little campfire going on, but I mean, he does that 3, 4 times a week. He's just got a fire going and out resting. What else do we got? What else do we got? Let me go back. 2 o'clock in the morning. One camera south. So I've got Chip out on his bike. Those are the only real incident of note for that night.
Interesting. I'm gonna ask Candace. So, um, did Rose ever tell you about when they had us go out to this tech company to go investigate, and we found a few different files? Did she ever tell you about anything interesting that we found there or anything like that?
Oh yeah, she told me about what came back. She brought it back. We messed with that a little bit. I tried to run it through a scanner and see if we could translate it that way, and it came through completely garbled.
Garbled as in like it you couldn't see it, or just like it was like scattered, or
Garbled as in when we scanned it's almost like I don't. It's like when we scanned it, the scanner couldn't get any kind of resolution on it. Like it was super pixelated. And I've been trying to run it through a few different programs to see if I can clear it up, and so far nothing has worked. But that's a back burner project right now.
oh.
But yeah, I know what little we know about that. Yeah, she's been trying to work with me on it, or at least get my help with it. So far, nothing's come of it.
Would it be possible for me to do a computer use to see if I could get it to clear up any,
Um, Let me.
or if I could do anything to it necessarily? That kind of makes
You
sense.
actually might be able to. Give me a second.
You big brain.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a computer use check.
I was waiting.
Yeah,
No matter what.
it's going to be silly. Yeah. All right. So you're going to be able to ask to look at the program she's using to see if they can clear it up a bit. Point out a couple of
Hmm.
areas where she might be able to change what the
Okay.
program is doing. Uh, you're not going to get any immediate results from it, but
Yeah.
you do give some good advice. She's man, good eye. And she's gonna plug in
Hmm.
a little bit, and like hopefully that will pick things up. Awesome. I mean, I'm really looking forward to you stopping back by later. Well, real curious to see what you have to say about what I got going on.
Yeah, of course. Just let me know. Hey, if that thing, if that program seems to work out, or if you get any leads on that, let me know. I'm kind of curious to see kind of what it's dealing with. I think Rose said something was like a like warping time or something like that, possibly.
Time or yeah, it's wild from what I understand. I don't get the magic side of this, but it sounds like it's something really out there.
I don't know. It definitely sounds interesting. It sounds like almost something like sci-fi wise, like you would hear about like black holes and things like that almost.
Right?
I don't
But
know.
yeah, so I get any kind of clarification like on my end, the most I can hope to do is get this thing scanned in and see if I can get a translation running on it. She's going to be the one that actually understands what in the hell it means.
Fair enough.
All right, I'm going to get back at it. I've got a few things I need to do on the local message boards and just see what's going on. We still on for what was it, 9 o'clock?
I think so, yeah.
Still on for 9?
Still on for 9. I'm curious to see what you're working on.
Awesome. All right. See you then.
Adios.
Okay,
Oh.
now. No, no.
No, just adios.
Adios. It's a
Okay,
me. Adio. Adios.
so we are jumping to, I believe, Magnus, you were heading to grab a drink and get something to eat.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit there and see if I just people watch, see if there's anybody I see doing anything out of the norm. Maybe do a little eavesdropping.
Well, you're going to. Chip is finally there, and he's doing what you've seen him do at most meals, where he's not really doing much of the cooking. He's more bringing the prepared food out, and he is not crisp today. Like even more so than normal. You can tell he's but he's stumbling along, getting his thing done. Um, Jacob seems to be a bit less. I mean, he's still annoyed, but he's not as stressed out as he was this morning. Other than that, it's a pretty standard people grabbing food, people bullshitting. You're not
All right,
noticing anything too weird or wild.
all right. Well, I just go over to the cooler, grab me some beer. A couple of them, so I ain't having to walk back and forth. And sit down and grab something to eat from the lunch menu or the dinner menu, whatever's going on there on the buffet, and just sit back and chill for a little bit.
All right. And then Sky, you were heading towards the infirmary.
Yeah. Just looking around. I mean, I'm sure it's been. I think a couple days have passed since we went out there and got him. Um, how many days has it been
Since you,
since Nick got dragged off or walked off
um,
or whatever happened?
it was 2 days after he recovered that you went and talked to him. So,
So about 3 days
uh,
ago.
yeah, about 3 days ago.
Okay. Um, yeah. I'm not necessarily super confident I'm gonna find anything with that amount of time passing, but I just want to kind of look around and just see if there's anything out of the ordinary. I know you talked about uh, the lights that he saw that got him out of bed, so I kind of just looking to see if I could find anything that might have caused that. Um, any kind of weird footsteps.
Give me a survival check.
Word.
Well, survival is kind of the go-to for any kind of outdoor check. So things like tracking, looking for prints, and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
All right, it's a pretty well-traveled area. You're not,
Yeah.
not going to be able to pick up a whole lot. Looking around, like prints are all over the place. Mostly from people walking by in camp. So picking out one thing in particular is going to be real difficult. Uh, Not going to see anything that really stands out as something special.
Okay. It was about what I was expecting, but I didn't I didn't know what other leads I really wanted to follow at the moment. Um okay. And then I know Magnus said he was going to get food, so I'll probably start heading that way. Um go and just grab a snack. Grab a snack for my raccoon. I don't know
Now,
what
you
she
do get a
or she
couple
eats
of
it
kind
too.
of odd looks, bringing a raccoon into the mess hall. But, once they see that it's sticking with you and not running around and, jumping into trash cans and hopping up on the buffet and going to town, it's going to be like, I don't see that every day. All right. And then I had
Yeah,
asked
like
where Cody is headed, but
just eat and
To
give a
the
little piece of
bathroom.
whatever to my raccoon.
yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I was starving. I cooked today, but that was forever ago. I'm gonna see if there's anything still available for me to snag on DoorDash before everything closes around here.
that's the one thing I wish
But
that we had around here was a little more
Food
accessibility.
options.
It's not an option, it's just
yeah,
accessibility because we're so far away from everything. I mean, it's nice. Don't
that
get me wrong, but
that's kind of how it is here. I mean, I can drive half an hour and get about anything I want, but if I want
yeah, same.
something late, especially delivered, there's no chance. Looks like my choices are Taco Bell, Rallies, or Burger King.
Ooh, Burger King, Bacon King Burger.
I just missed Casey's. Damn. Okay, so Cody, where is Leo headed?
Let's see. Whoa. Leo has a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
What can Leo do? What trouble can I get into?
None.
Sounds
Whose
about right.
computer can I hack? Could I theoretically sit outside of the building with my phone, access the server for the whole building that I'm sitting in front of, basically the tech building plus that of Rose's office, and see Rose's history on her computer as far as like access to anything?
I
Not
think
not
we've tried.
necessarily like files, but like to see if like she may have tampered with the camera.
I mean, like Rose and Candace in particular are behind some of the most advanced security, like that DARPA stuff that you haven't even seen. So Make an attempt, but I'm going to put it at a really high difficulty.
I hear kitty difficulty.
I'm having technical difficulties.
And any information you do get is going to be pretty limited.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Eh? Are
My
you having
headset-
problems?
Yeah, my headset died. And
Oh,
then my
I was
audio
going to
just
say, make a computer use check, but it's going to be a pretty high difficulty, and you're going to be pretty limited on any information you can get.
That's what I thought it was gonna be, but I thought I'd at least try, possibly.
You can make an attempt. I hate you. But okay. Very limited information. You're pretty much trying to see if anything from inside the command area accessed any of the cameras or the
Around that
security
certain
stuff.
time, yeah.
And the answer to that is no.
Okay.
No, there was, I mean, standard network traffic, any recordings that would be made. The cameras are being checked on, things like that, standard. But in terms of any specific commands going out from there, no, nothing.
Hmm. And what time is it in game about right now?
I'd say pushing 5:30.
5:30.
Getting, yeah.
I'm gonna go look out where that network repeater and stuff is out at that camera and see if there looks to be anything fishy with it.
All right. That would be, I believe, knowledge mechanical or no.
Hmm.
Knowledge technology. We'll go with that.
Or
Which, of course, you have a plus a bunch to.
do you have plus a bunch?
From what you can tell, everything seems to be running the way it's supposed to. It doesn't look like it's been specifically tampered with.
Hmm. Well, I guess then Leo's just gonna go over to the cafe and just kind of sit and eat some food as you watch over Chip.
Okay. Well, that's where everybody else is. Are you joining?
Yep. I'll join in the fun and then relay some information.
What are you passing along to them?
I'm gonna pass along the information that the security camera on the south side went down at around 3 o'clock in the morning, but nothing set off the motion sensor. It seems like nothing was tampered with the signals, like repeater, nor was anything in the command center seem to have accessed it during those times. And that's all I'm going to relay.
That's weird.
Oh, I will also relay that the only thing saw on the camera anywhere close to that time during that area was Chip on his bike and then I forgot his name again at his campfire.
Jacob.
Jacob.
All right, passing all that along.
Oh. I mean, well, let's say I don't know if a haywire spell could do that.
Did he I got spaced out in this. Did Leo say anything about seeing Chip?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So
Chip and Jacob.
Yeah. Well, and I know Jacob. He always does his fires from talking to him and everything around his camp. He actually has a few. Um, but strange. Like, what the hell is Chip doing way out there?
I mean, he was riding his bike, but I mean, why so early in the morning?
Yeah.
What
Man.
time do they come in to serve breakfast, though?
Well, I'm sure I could find out.
Yeah.
And I thought he rode his bike at the front of camp.
Yeah.
Is that what he said? I don't remember.
I think so.
Hmm.
Maybe he was getting some super. Oh, he doesn't have the camera yet. I was gonna say maybe he was getting some super sweet footage of his bike moves with the like moon behind
I
him
mean,
or something.
it wouldn't hurt to go maybe investigate his place.
I mean, he is here.
I mean, he has a lot of dishes to do tonight.
Are you guys saying what I'm thinking you're saying?
I think we're gonna plan on to break into Chip's house and look at his stuff and see what's going on over there.
Is that the plan?
I think that might be the plan.
I don't know.
Don't
I don't
say
like
it.
this.
Don't say it too loud. We don't want it. We don't want Dingbat to hear us.
See what the special green is he's smoking.
The special
Well,
sauce
are
brand.
we? Is that the direction we're going?
Direction Leo's going.
It's actually better than any of the other plans that Sky had in her mind. So
No, that's I'm down to
pretty
do
much,
that.
pretty much everything I/Sky have in mind involves somebody either getting hurt or so.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, I like this plan. Go
Big brain
invest.
Leo.
Let's well, Magnus finishes his plate. He gets up and he starts walking to the front door.
All right.
Did not see this coming, did you?
Nope. Let's go with it. Screw it. Let's do it. So, Chip's place, where you guys have a shared cabin. He's got a much smaller, single person, just basically like bedroom, common area, bathroom type of setup, similar to like Jacob has the same kind of type of thing. Just they're farther out along the edge of the clearing that kind of goes into the woods. But by keeping an eye on where he came from and you remember you saw him walking in today, so you'll be able to pick out which cabin is his pretty easy by the BMX bike leaning up by the door. How are we going about this? I do not have a map prepared for anything like this, so
Womp
Just for
womp.
funsies, can I cast Detect Magical Aura real quick?
yes. Looking at anything in particular, just at just outside his house, basically,
Yeah,
or outside his cabin.
or this is within 60 feet, so if I could get even a little bit like into like not walking into it, but like near it enough where I can maybe like just anything within the area. Within 60 feet. Oh no.
You do pick up something very, very faint coming from inside the cabin.
Guys?
Leo's gonna like wiggle the doorknob, not to open it fully, but just to see if it's locked.
Guys, just be careful. There's some kind of magical aura, faint magical aura coming from in there, and I don't know what it is. So
All right.
just-
Well, I'm gonna do my whole concentration thing. Just
All right. You are not going to pick up any of these otherworldly signatures.
Okay.
So there's something magic, but it's not a creature or thing from the other side.
Oh,
All right.
space.
Hey, guys, I don't sense anything that's from the other world. So this has got to be more straight magical, more human, maybe.
When I checked the doorknob, was it unlocked or was it locked?
It is unlocked.
Cool. All right. So technically we're not in combat, so we don't have to roll initiative yet, right?
Right.
I'm gonna make the leap on this one. Leo's gonna pull out his new crossbow, load it up,
Why?
hold it up as I open the door and slowly start to push in with it.
Okay.
Just like prepare, just what the fuck am I about to find?
You find a pretty messy room. You open up into, it's a small living room type of setup. He's got a couch there, coffee table, end table, TV. Coffee table's got Mountain Dew cans and Red Bull cans, and there's some clothes laying around. It's ashtray on the end table filled with roaches. Doesn't look like he's a very tidy kind of guy.
Do I see any sign of these magical creatures anywhere?
You do not.
And is it one big room or is there multiple rooms here?
You've got the central room here. There are 2 doors leading off.
Are these doors open or closed?
One is open. You can see it leads into a bedroom. The other is closed.
From where I'm standing, do I have a good view of inside of that bedroom or am I like kind of blocked?
You can see in a little bit, but I mean, really, all you're seeing is a bed that hasn't been made and a couple, just shirts laying on the floor.
I'm gonna look at the sky and I'm gonna point to the door and I'm gonna kind of mouth out. Can you tell if they're here?
Tell if who's here.
Those creatures. Can you sense if their aura or whatever is resonating from here?
Um,
The longer it goes on, the
Yeah.
more specific you'll be able to get.
More
third
specific.
round, I can tell the strength and location of each aura.
Yeah. What is second round? Because we've been long enough, you should be able to.
Number of different magical auras and the strength of the strongest aura.
You are getting 2, and
Oh.
they're both very faint.
Huh.
So they're not strong at all.
I'll do
No.
2. I'll just, yeah. I don't think they're creatures. It's probably an object.
I'm going to move silently and open the door that is now shut and proceed inside.
If you're going to
Magnus
move
and I-
silently, there's a skill check for that.
Uh-huh.
Magnus and I haven't
I'm
pushed
trying to
in yet,
find
have we? We're just kind of,
No.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm sitting
I'm-
outside right now.
Yeah.
Giving you guys
Oh my god.
you move incredibly silently into an empty bedroom.
I think that's when we roll the 20.
Do I see anything out of the ordinary or anything like that?
No, you've got a laundry basket on the floor. Looks like he cleaned his clothes, but didn't actually, put anything away. Like a let's see, bedroom. He's got his little couple of bowls out on his nightstand, but just nothing that jumps out as weird.
Hmm. I guess
I'll
then.
figure out what's magical in there.
I guess let me try to move
Like,
silently into the
don't go in
bedroom.
there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the room you went into. That was my bad. I misheard you.
Oh no, I went into the
But
one that had the shut door.
that was a bathroom. Nothing like shower, toilet, nothing out of the ordinary at all in there.
And there was nothing in the bedroom as well.
Correct.
If I walk around the house, could I theoretically detect a magical item or whatever it is from could I tell when I'm getting closer to it, like around the outside of the house?
Well, once you hit about 20 seconds in, you can tell exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
So,
Would I have to go in though or I
not
could just tell?
necessarily.
Okay. Cool. I'll just wait then.
But
Keeping
yeah,
an eye
Leo,
out because I really
Leo,
don't
from
want.
everything you've seen, it's nothing that stands out as special. Kind of, cluttered. But if you've been in a college guy's apartment before, you've seen exactly.
Cough, cough, Braden. Cough.
or Swoogie.
Is there a basement or an attic to this cabin?
No.
No. I'm gonna look the sky and just fuck, I don't know. But I'm gonna wave to them to come in.
I'm doing myself. Hold on.
All right. Yes. Okay. You can now pinpoint the location of the magic that you were looking for, and it seems to be coming from the bedroom.
So there's magic in
Okay.
Chip's bedroom. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow, chicken, wow, wow.
No. No.
No, no, don't touch me there. This is
I
my
don't want to
no
know what's
square.
magical in Chip's bedroom.
And this is where all the magic happens.
I don't want to go in there, but I want to go in there.
You could tell me where and I could go get it.
I don't think I can be that specific.
No,
Like
fair
I
enough.
can't tell what's magical unless I'm standing in front of it probably. I just know that it's there. Is
You
that how that
can
works?
you can yeah, you can where it's at. You can go
Yeah.
to it, but trying to describe it would be
Yeah,
kind of
that's what I
difficult.
thought. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm gonna look around, make sure that nobody's being, watching us go walk into Chip's house. And then I'm gonna go in.
Everybody seems to be at dinner right now. We're all doing their own thing. You don't notice
Okay, good.
anybody around. All right, wander in. And are you actually going to look
Sad.
for the source of the magic or you're
Yeah.
finding?
Yes. I'm curious what it is.
All right. In Chip's bedroom, on top of the nightstand, there is a plastic, like convenience store shopping bag.
Uh-huh.
The aura is definitely coming from that.
Oh
Full
god.
condoms.
This bag. I hope not.
Magical shrooms.
I'm gonna tell Leo it's in this bag. Should I open it?
I mean, if you don't, I will.
I'm gonna open it.
I've learned my lesson to grab magical items in D&D campaigns.
Yeah. Well, apparently I didn't. So here we go. Now I get the
Yep.
cursed gloves
What?
or whatever it was that you put on.
What you are going to find in there that is the source of the aura are a couple of these.
Oh, the
That's
vape.
those dabs that he got. Can I tell, like, if he had smoked some of it, that was what he smoked?
One of them is significantly more
Uh,
full than the other.
How many of these little cartridges are there by chance?
2.
2, I think. Yeah. Hey, so should one of us get high?
Is there any way I could take a sample out of one of them?
Not right now, but I
Oh my
mean, like,
God.
Chip's been offering.
Is there any way I could take a sample out of one of the cartridges?
These things are pretty much sealed. You could attempt, what would that be? Craft mechanical to get it open and get a sample out without, showing any signs of tampering. But fair warning, if you fail, never fucking mind.
You can wait for the warning.
My
He's like,
God.
Bing! So that happened.
Leo's the secret spy.
You'll be able
Leo,
to,
how you can
break the
analyze
seal
this?
along the top, get a little sample out, and seal it back up with no sign of showing anything was done.
Get out of here.
Hmm.
I'm leaving. I'm not staying any longer. I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Blood,
trying to
if you're
get
saying
everything back.
okay.
I'm still outside.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll relay the information. I'm
Yeah.
glad you didn't come in too.
I'm watching out. I'm
Yeah.
keeping a lookout.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
That's what I figured.
Leo's gonna start heading out, but he's gonna start closing doors that he's opened, kind of putting things back that he's touched.
Like he's gonna notice. He's gonna be too high.
I don't care. I don't want
laughed.
nobody to try.
I laughed because in my head I laughed because I think he'd asked if the door was locked, and I saw dice rolls, and I just imagined that you were rolling. Yeah, probably wasn't it, but I was like you were rolling to see if he was too high to remember to lock the door.
That's exactly
what it
what I
was.
was rolling. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was doing.
That's funny.
So, Chip been hitting that magical dab.
Blood, are you okay over there? You look frozen. Oh no, you're
No, I was reading
fine.
something.
Okay.
Fucking that craft mechanics roll. But I do warn you. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
have a broken character.
That's what smart characters do. They are fucking skill monkeys.
Well, what are they outside yet?
Huh?
Are y'all outside yet?
Yeah, I was heading that way. Yeah.
I was closing everything, put things back as I was walking out.
Well, hold what you got, because I've got to. I got to let the dummy out.
But yeah, I'm heading back out. I don't want to be in this house any longer than I have to.
Well, all right, so that happened.
And then, when we see Magnus, and be like, he's got magical drugs, and not in like the way that people think drugs are magical. They're like actually magical.
I want to know where he's getting them from.
Oh, I can find that out.
Well, let's.
he's been offering to get everybody high. I'm really tempted to take him up just to know what I want to. I want to know. He said he didn't hallucinate,
Well,
so I need to know.
how about we do this? Why don't we go up to him? We ask him, "Hey, yo, so I heard you got some of the good shit. Where'd you get it from?
Slap in
Would
a
you be
vape?
willing to share? See if he'll tell us where you got it from. See if he'll invite y'all over. Y'all go over while I go talk to Candace tonight, and then see what we figure out."
Ugh.
I mean, oh, terrible thought. So, all right, Leo, gonna go hang out with Candace. Magnus, he got that chance to go out for a beer with Ray if he wants to. Is
I'm
Chip
not-
gonna be the in-game date for Sky?
I don't want to go to Chip's house by myself. I don't want to. I thought one of you were coming with me.
I mean, you got your panda with you, your trash panda.
Oh,
I love my panda, my trash panda, but if something happens, what is my panda gonna do?
Claw at his eyes.
My freaking raccoon lick me back to reality? Like, let go.
Well, we'll just do this. If you don't
Like
text
a-
us
like
at
a
a
guide
certain
dog?
time, then we'll both head over that way.
Did you say text you?
Yeah.
Magical drugs.
Boom. Go. Vroom, vroom. Ring,
Oh.
ring.
That reminds me, something I meant to bring up earlier when you, Ara, you asked something real quietly, and then it moved on real quick after that. Give me a spellcraft check real quick.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Okay, hang on.
And-
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Spellcraft?
Yes. Excellent. You asked at the mess hall when Leo was relaying all of the information he got from Candace if the haywire spell is something that could do that,
Ooh.
could cause the camera to malfunction. The answer is yes.
Oh. I'm gonna pass that information along.
So who has access to that haywire spell?
I mean, I know it. I don't have it prepared every day because I can't remember that. I mean, I can't
But I
like
mean,
I
like,
don't have that kind of
who else
power.
in the camp knows about that, or who else can use it?
I mean, it's a fairly basic magical spell, so most magic users, I would assume, would know it.
Hmm.
Which would leave us with either Rose or Tori, or unless how Rose had given him the ability to summon a bear. I mean, unless somebody somehow had it written, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, it's a fairly common, and I mean, I think most magic users could do it.
So who are you guys going to approach next?
Ugh,
I'm down to approach Chip.
I want to smoke the drugs.
Heading to
I don't
dinner?
want to smoke the drugs.
my
Guy really
God.
wants those drugs.
I need to know. I need to know what kind of magic it is.
I need to know how high I'm going to get.
Do I have? Hang on. Let me look at something with detect.
I was like, can't you just like do a detect magic on it and find out what kind of magic it is?
That's what I'm looking at right now. Detect magic would have told me what kind of magic.
Yeah, if you were like right on top of it, not like if you were touching it.
I mean, I have the sample.
Yeah, it's just magical areas, multiple types of magic, or strong local magical emanations may confuse or conceal weaker auras. Uh, I don't think I can tell what kind it is based on that spell though. Right? Fire.
He's thinking.
I'm double checking it
Oh,
myself.
okay.
You see the wheels turning. He's going, "What are they doing to me?"
I didn't think that it could cause or it could detect.
Roll me a wisdom check. Roll me a wisdom check.
Hang on.
Oh, we got Buds in chat over here going, "Smoke out."
Oh,
Damn, Laura.
because
I already
see
like
my
got a
notes.
contact high. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
On skill. I have a.
I will say this: detect magical aura is not something that would be able to tell you that.
Right. But I have another spell that will. Hang on.
But would I be able to?
I don't know if I ever prepared.
I'm.
Oh, I do. I do. I do. I have instant identify. I forgot I had that prepared. Thank you. Yes. Let me cast that.
All right.
I
It
knew I had
is.
something.
All right. What this does, it seems to. It is based off of a standard, THC. What you would normally use a dab pen for, but there is a mind affecting effect on it that is a compulsion that when it is used often makes it much more addictive than a normal drug would be.
Oh damn!
Right. Okay, maybe I don't want to smoke this stuff. I take it all back. I don't want to get addicted. Thanks. And I tell them what I gathered from that.
Would I be able to research on the camp's database anything about this drug?
Well, the drug is standard.
Or like the ingredient that's
THC.
making it magical?
It's not an ingredient, it's an actual spell or enchantment that was placed on it.
Ah, I see. Yeah, so that would be more down Laura's or Sky's alley of tricks. Did you just hear a cow?
No, there was
No.
It's like
You
I
calling
thought I heard
Laura
a
a cow?
Minecraft cow. No, I swear to God, I thought I heard a Minecraft cow go off.
I
Basically.
somehow gained polymorph and turned my raccoon into a cow. No, I'm just kidding.
That would be interesting.
Looking to see if there's any spells that I have that could. Bear with me. I don't think I have anything at this level that would help him. You guys can keep like doing whatever.
Waiting to see what you're doing.
I don't think I'm doing anything. I'm looking at spells to see if I had anything that could like clear his mind, but I don't think I have anything at this level that would do that.
You could make a spellcraft check to see if you could know what spell would do that, but
Yeah, I guess I could try that real quick. What is that, spellcraft you said?
yes.
Oh, my spellcraft has been pretty good tonight.
Okay,
Wisdom
it's
check's
a
not
little
much.
bit out of your current ability,
Yeah,
but
that's what I
a
thought.
lesser restoration spell would break the compulsion.
Next level. Okay. Cool.
All right. So where are we taking this information?
I relate to the group. Let me go talk to Chip and see if I can figure out where he got it. I have an idea. At least this way Sky doesn't have to try and smoke it.
Thanks. Yeah.
You know,
I thought it was a good idea, and
now as you find it's a very addictive substance, like
yeah,
it's like crack cocaine and a vape.
yeah. If it was just like a really strong pot, I might be like, okay, I'll get over it. But
Yeah, let me go ask Chip, and then what I'll do is I'll meet y'all at the mess hall. Grab a quick snack before I have to go back up and meet with Candace.
okay.
Okay, so you guys are all kind of heading towards the mess hall now. That's where Chip is currently working.
Mm-hmm.
Grab some food and honestly wait 15 to 20 minutes sitting down and relaxing and getting some food. You will see Chip step outside for one of his customary mid-shift keep the buzz going breaks.
All right, Leo's gonna go follow him outside very quickly.
And yeah, he's just going to be sitting there. In this case, he's not going to be hitting a dab. He's got a joint rolled up that he's puffing on. Hey, I saw you earlier, man. What's up?
What's up, Chip? Hey, so little birdie told me if I was able to hook you up with some stuff that you could hook me up with some Red Bulls.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. What kind of stuff you talking about, dude?
I mean, if you're willing to tell me where you got your strong stuff from here recently, I could go try to get you some more of that.
Oh, shit. Give me Leo. Give me a bluff check.
Oh,
I mean, he's got
I'm glad
plus
you have
6
skill
to it.
points in that. Yeah, I'm glad you have skill points in that.
Of all the bad rolls tonight.
All right, yeah, man. And he's just kind of looking around like, hey, I meet this dude once a week. He don't come all the way out, but he comes up, pulls up down the road from camp, and I ride out, and he's the one who sells me the good stuff, dude.
Okay. You said once a week down the road from camp.
Yeah.
Anything I should be looking for in particular when I go down that way?
Oh, it's always we always meet 3:30 in the morning. Right, shit, just follow the road out. I think he drives a green Explorer. I mean, he comes out here. He always meets me. Honestly, if you want the stuff, I can talk to him for you, man. Gives me a great deal.
I don't know, man. I'll have to think about it, but I'll definitely see what I can do. That way I can get a little bit of that hookup on that Red Bull, though.
Yeah, dude, you you find some good stuff. Come to me. I'll get you going, dude.
All right. By the way, what was this guy's name by chance?
Oh, Scott.
All right, cool, my man. I'll let you get back to smoking your blunt over here. I'm gonna go finish eating my food.
All right. You're all right, dude. You're all right.
Leo's gonna go ahead and head back inside. head to the table,
What's up?
relay the information to a group.
So that whenever you saw him going out on the cameras, that's where he was going, huh?
Yeah, hits the time just perfectly.
Okay, that's good information. So we can.
Curious if that stuff that I got that sample of, I wonder if that may attract. Oh fuck! I wonder if that may attract those thought eaters.
I think you broke blood.
What?
I clipped
You
it.
just twirl that thing around and whack
Well,
yourself in the face.
Whack! I've done it 3 times tonight. If you haven't noticed.
No, it was the first time I've noticed it.
Oh, great.
Ugh. I'm just trying to figure out because Chip isn't, as far as we know, a magic. It's like a caster.
No, he seems to be that of a normal guy, but he says every once a
But
week
that-
at 3:30 in the morning, he goes and meets this guy named Scott, who
Right.
drives a green Explorer just up the road from camp.
But that haywire spell could affect the camera, and I don't know. You know what I mean? You think Scott follows him back? Do you think he's a magic user?
Ooh.
That's the thing, though, is that the cameras never caught him. But I mean, I could always try to double check.
Well, if they were down,
Yep.
if he cast something on him to follow Chip back, we need to figure out. Can I tell if a person uses magic with detect aura? Detect magic
No.
aura?
No,
Okay.
and not unless they are actively
Oh,
doing
okay.
something or have some sort of effect going.
Gotcha. Well, what do you guys want to do? I mean, I know
Well-
you have to go meet Candace.
I was about to say, what time is it in game?
Ooh. Probably pushing about 7:30-ish.
So I still got some time.
I'm also noticing it's pushing 1 a.m. here.
Holy
You
crap.
have to work tomorrow, Aura.
Sure do.
I think you guys made a few pretty big discoveries tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we can wrap up and finish this little investigation arc next session. I expected a 2-session thing out of this. I didn't think it'd go to 3. I didn't want to bore you guys with one theme for that long, but
It was fantastic.
so you guys are making a lot of the right choices. I'm trying not to make it too obvious, but I'm also trying to put enough in for you to find everything. But I'm having fun
ready.
with it.
I was ready to go sloth hunting. I was gonna try to catch one and bring it back. See if it set off the barriers. And she just was like messing with us, like saying that it like they didn't set off anything. I was like,
You
and
just
then,
got
like,
Leo just trying to fight everyone.
I think
I was
you have enough information
Yeah.
that next time, especially with the investigative reporter back with the group, you'll be able to push through and we'll be able to move things forward. I'm having a lot of fun running this for you guys, as much of a headache as Cody is.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, I noticed it's getting late, and I noticed DoorDash is going to be here in about 15 minutes. So,
Okie dokie. Yo, I guess
Yeah.
that's a good place to end.
yeah, probably tie it up there. We can start next time. You've got enough information. I think you can really start pushing through.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Go beat up a drug dealer.
without any spoilers, I will say the story is going to start moving a lot faster once we get through this. So things will be picking up. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go sneak out and meet the DoorDash guy, so I don't have the girls hovering. Oh, did you get enough for me? So It's been fun, guys. I will definitely catch you next week. Might
Yes.
even try to jump on and do some kind of gaming with you this week, depending on what work looks like. But
Cool.
Sounds good.
Cool.
have a good one.
You too.
Good
Adios.
night.